Hello everybody and welcome back to the Friday Night Dim Day podcast. It is currently 12:07am on the 2nd of March 2019. How's your week been? I hope it's been going very well. Let me know how it's been. That's pretty cool. Another podcast this week, pretty good. I hope this one turns out well. The moment you guys been waiting for. It's finally time to open the final drink in the craft beer set. And this one is the special, strange one. This one is cereal milk stout. So this one, very strange, brewed with real cornflakes or something like that. I've been excited to have this drink for a long time. So let's have it open. A satisfying crunch. Alright, let's have a sniff. I have high hopes. Ooh, it doesn't smell that bad. It kind of smells like tui, to be honest. Maybe a little bit more carpety. Little carpety tui. Let's have a sip. Oh, whoa. That's weird. That tastes like a cigarette, kind of. It's really weird. It tastes woody. Hang on. Let me turn this light on. What the? That's weird. Hang on. Ugh. I don't know. Definitely taste different to the rest. I can kind of taste the cornflakes. Tastes mostly like wood or cigarettes or something like that, though, to be honest. So that one's going to be having a little bit of a chaff down throughout the rest of the episode, but yeah, it was quite a week this week. Not too much going on, just enough going on, really. What do I have written down? So yeah, I said last week where I left off, it was my dad had his 50th birthday party on the Saturday night and invited his friends around. I didn't really know what to do. There was a lot of his friends were around and stuff like that. A few kids scuttling around the areas. A few drunk adults. There wasn't too much to do, honestly. I kind of just sat on the couch the whole time, just people watched. What movie was on? The Tuxedo with Jackie Chan was on. I couldn't hear anything though because of the music and all the people. But yeah, it was alright. Had to walk my drunk sister home, but that was pretty cool. We camped out there for a little bit. Had a little yarn with her. It was quite good. Came home, went to sleep. But yeah, that wasn't too bad. I only had a couple drinks then, but yeah, that was about all I have to update on that situation. What else? Oh fuck, I've had a little. No, hang on. We'll do that one later on. What else do we have? Not too much, to be honest. So on Wednesday, I think it was Wednesday, the forklift at work broke down, and they had to get a mechanic in and stuff like that. But since they couldn't move it, we got 7 people to push this forklift, so we could kind of push it around a corner. Yeah, that was fine and stuff, and then the production manager told Shane to chuck a tarpaulin over top of it so that rain wouldn't get in. Shane thought it would be funny to shrink wrap the forklift, which was pretty funny, so you get a big roll, kind of like Glad wrap, but way stickier. And he just rolled this thing up in giant Glad wrap. It was quite good, I enjoyed it. That's about all though. I'm going to run real fast through these bullet points, by the way, because they're not really the longest of stories, to be honest. The video that got uploaded, it was, I can't remember what it was actually. Oh, it was the one where I biked to the park around the corner. That one was filmed 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I forgot to make a thumbnail again, so the video got dropped without a thumbnail. So it was just me making a weird face in the thumbnail again. I'm pretty sure I changed it 2 hours after it had dropped, so at least it wasn't up for too long. The last one that happened with me, I just couldn't even bother making a thumbnail, just left it. But yeah, that's pretty cool. At work, actually I think this might have been the same day that the forklift broke down. I had a bit of a bad luck morning, so there wasn't much work this week. Not too sure why. I can't be bothered talking about it actually. But there wasn't much work this week, so I went and asked the production manager one morning. I was like, hey, is there any work for me? He was like, no, not really. I was like, yeah, sweet as, I'll just clean up then. And I was doing some sweeping, swept up a nice little pile of dust. And so the dust and paper shit, stuff like that, I swept it up into a little pile. Brush and dustpanned it. And it's actually been really, not really, but it's been pretty cold this week, a little bit windy as well. I opened the door with this brush and dustpan, full to the brim. As soon as I opened the door and started walking outside, the entire brush and dustpan just blew all into my face. And just blew away into my eyes, stuff like that. It was some bullshit, but there was a little bit left, so I went to walk over to the rubbish bin. And then the door slammed behind me and locked, so I got locked out, had to walk the long way around back to get back inside. And then they found some work for me, which was sticking, you get those clear stickers that some pamphlets are wrapped up in, you got to pull the little sticker off to open the pamphlet. Well, I just stick some of those on. And the little clear stickers, they're on a roll of stickers, and I dropped that roll, and it landed on its side, so it just kept rolling out, and it was on a tiny little decline, so it just kept rolling and rolling and rolling, and like a majority of the roll unrolled itself. The ladies around me were laughing at me, and fair enough, it was pretty funny, but that was my little bad luck morning. Yeah, it was a bit of a funny one. It was actually a reasonably fast week this week. Actually, it kind of feels slow. I can't even remember the last podcast, to be honest, but it felt fast when it was happening. But yeah, can he be fucked talking about that? Whoopsie daisies. Let's have another sip of this brew. I have forgotten what it tastes like already. Ugh, I don't think I like it. Like, to be honest, I didn't expect to like it. I don't know what I expected, to be honest. Stout. I don't know if I've had stout before. This might be the first stout that I've ever had. Maybe I've had stout. I don't know. What am I talking about? So, I've had some weird food this week. As I try to do, I try to get weird stuff. So the first weird thing I had was me and Georgie did grocery shopping, and I purchased hot cross bun flavoured M&Ms that are out for Easter. And they were fucking disgusting. Hot cross bun M&Ms, I do not recommend those to anybody at all, even if you like hot cross buns. I'm not the biggest fan of hot cross buns, really. Like, they're quite nice if it's, like, microwaved with some butter on it, but still not the biggest fan. Like, if someone's like, hey, you want a hot cross bun? I'm probably going to say no. But yeah, so hot cross bun M&Ms, absolutely garbage. It tastes like eating fucking dried up beetles, that's what that tastes like, so not into it. That's a no from me. I also had Jelly Tip Milk, the new Primo flavours, Goody Gumdrop and Jelly Tip. I couldn't find any Goody Gumdrop one at New World, but I bought a Jelly Tip one, and it's pretty good. It does taste like Jelly Tip. They did quite a good job on that one. I'm probably not going to buy it again. If I find the Goody Gumdrop one, I'll definitely buy it and try it out and let you guys know what's up. But like, that's all I got to talk about on that one. What else did I have? I swear I had something today. What did I have that was weird? Not much. I've been eating nougat a lot. I quite like nougat. Bought my dad some nougat for his birthday, and I decided to buy... Oh, Georgie got me 3 bars of nougat. So I've been eating those on the walk home. Walking home sucks. I dislike it every day. What should I just charge on to the next subject? The Billie Eilish View video. It has broken... Oh, fuck. Hang on a second. You probably already know what I'm going to say, but I'm going to try find a little bit of a gag. Hold up a second. I forgot that... Hang on. Sorry about this. Definitely unprofessional. Can't find it. Nah. What the fuck, dude? Yo, where's my joke? What is that? Is that it? No, what is that? What is that thing? Oh, that's sunscreen. That's where my sunscreen went. Could have used that when I went to the beach. What is that? That's a straw. No. Oh, this is the last thing. What is that? I don't know. Anyway, so I was supposed to have like a whistle of sorts just now. Yeah, the whistle's not around. But anyway, the Billie Eilish View video, yes, it has broken the 100 view mark. It is at 109 or 8 views or something like that. So yeah, there's another checked list thing ticked off. Pretty cool, pretty swag. I enjoyed that one. I didn't upload the gold cloud in the sky video that I talked about last week because I forgot. I keep forgetting to record it. I'm gonna keep trying to remember. There's this thing that happens to me sometimes, and I don't know why it's a common thing for me, but I think in my head I'm like, is ferocious a word? And I think it for a while. I always go like, oh, it seems a bit off. Like, I think ferocious might be a word. This sprang into my mind because I actually dreamed about the word ferocious, and then I woke up and I was like, ferocious. Damn, I've had this situation before. I don't think it's a word, but it kind of sounds right. But like, what is it? And I've been trying to figure that out for like 3 days. And then today, I was shoveling up some leaves at the factory because there's not much else work to do. And this fella came out. We were having a bit of a talk, and we were talking about the bench area that I was cleaning up. And I was like, it was pretty fucking bad here, eh? And he was like, oh yeah, it was horrendous. And in my mind, I fucking clicked. I was like, that is the word. And I was like, this has happened to me before. I always find out that the real word's horrendous, not ferocious, because that's a mixture of horrendous and atrocious. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for horrendous, because it's not really a part of my vocabulary. I don't say horrendous. I say atrocious quite a lot, but horrendous, you know, maybe I need to integrate it so that I never forget again. But yeah, that was just a funny little thing that happened to me. I know I have some things written down in my phone notes. Let's take a look. Right, so today my girlfriend sent me a photo of a kitten that's at her mum's house, and in the photo, the kitten is like standing right by her shoes. Like it's a downwards photo. She can see her shoes and the kitten. And she was talking about how it was cute and shit. What I thought would be fucking funny, I screenshotted it, and so I have access. I have the password and stuff. I have her super private account saved onto my phone. So every once in a while, I will go on and make a shit post and act like it's her. Makes me laugh every time. But this time, I honestly think it may have been the best Instagram post I've ever made on any account, including all of my own. This post, I screenshotted the photo of the kitten and the shoes, and what I did was I captioned it, haha, should I stomp on it? And that's pretty dark, but that is fucking, in my eyes, I thought that was absolutely hilarious, because her little followers are thinking like, well, she's fucked up. She is thinking about stomping on this kitten, and I thought it was absolutely hilarious. I was like laughing to myself. Someone commented no, in just capitals N-O, and I thought that was hilarious. Georgie kept trying to delete the photo. I kept uploading it, and I'm pretty sure it's down at the moment, but fuck, that was funny. I legit like laughed to myself for a little while. Like, that's funny. That's got to be funny. If you don't think that's funny, I respect that. I'm sorry if that's a little too dark for you, but fuck, that's pretty funny. Like, it's not a sorry, pardon me. Stepping on kittens isn't funny. Stomping on them, not funny. But that Instagram post, funny as, man. Funny as. So yeah, that's just how it's got to be. Oh, is my elbow clip? Probably not. What else have we got? We got I think that is all written down in the podcast book. Let's charge on to the dream segment. I did have a couple dreams this week. I kind of tried to analyse them, but didn't do a very good job. The first one was that I was walking on concrete or something. I slipped on the concrete, smashed my tooth, and it got chipped. And I was fine with it. I was kind of like, oh, that sucks. Oh well, I was like that. I did try to analyse that one. It kind of just told me that I could, like, I don't know, adapt or like get through anything. I don't fucking know. It was something weird. And I had another dream, but I can't be bothered talking about it, to be honest. Have you guys had any dreams this week? Let me know. Absolutely, let me know. I would love to be able to lucid dream, I really want to explore my dream world. I would love it. I would love it. The questions from Cullen and Abby this week. If you weren't listening last week, Cullen and Abby sent me 4 questions each, so I'm going to be listening what? I'm going to be answering those questions, 1 per week of each person. So, for the next 3 weeks, including this podcast, so 3 weeks including this podcast and last week's, I can't bother talking anymore. This week's question from Cullen was, what's happening with your debt? If you don't know, I'm in a bit of debt. At this point in time, I do not know what is happening with my debt. They still haven't contacted me. What I'm thinking is going to happen is that at the start of the financial new year, which is in April, it's in April. I think in April they're going to contact me back and see what happens. But if they don't contact me in April, I'm going to contact them and see what happens, because I can't be on the edge of my seat like this for this long. It's been a very long time for me to hear back about this, so I just kind of want to rip into it. I just want to get in there, battle it out, see what goes on, So that's what's happening currently. I'm saving. I've been saving money towards it. I have stopped saving money towards it recently, actually. I have about... I'm not going to say how much money I have saved towards it. But the money saving for a car, so I held off on paying my debt, and I've put my savings money into a car instead, because I just want to roll another one and, see how much money I can get into the debt, but, I just want a car so I can fucking get around, Need to get around, need to get to work, need to get home from work. So, I have, $1,100 towards a car at the moment. And, that's not bad. It's not bad at all, in my opinion. But anyway, the next question is from Abby, and her one is, if I had the opportunity to be chosen as one of the first people to live on Mars and never return back to Earth, would I do it? My answer to that question is potentially depends on how many people are being shipped over. If it's 10,000 people are being shipped over to Mars to live there, then nah, I wouldn't do it. But if it's 4 people are going to live on Mars, I would probably do it, because that means that my name would be in the books, They'd be like, first fucking ugly person to live on Mars. Yeah, it would work out that way. I don't know if I said, but I'm in George's car again this week, as I fucking do. So yeah, I'm just reaching towards my drink because that's usually what I do after I say that thing. I always just go for the drink after I say, oh dude, I don't like that drink. I don't like it. It's just a little bit too like strong for me. Maybe if I mix it with water. What do you reckon if I mix it with water? I'm not going to, but it's just a thought. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Mars. Yeah, Abby. So if there's a lot of people moving on Mars, I wouldn't do it. But if there's not many people, then yeah, I'd probably do it. It would also depend on what there is on Mars. Like if they have arcades and shit, yeah, fuck, I'll go to Mars. But if it's just like, nah, I'd probably go to Mars even if it was a trash time. If there was just a few people. So interesting question. Thank you for your what's the contribution? That's the good word. That's the word for it. Thanks for the contribution, you guys. I do appreciate it. I might have to hit you fellas back up once I run out, eh? Because Dan Brown, mate, he's been... Where are you, buddy? I don't think he listens to the podcast anymore. And if you do, send me a Snapchat. Yeah, haven't got any questions from the old DB Eastport Brown for quite a long time. And, makes me sad. Where are you, man? If Dan Brown doesn't listen to this anymore, I might have to say Cullen and Abby are the #1 podcast supporters. I feel as if that may be the truth. I feel like that must be everything answered. So this has been going for 20 minutes. About 20 minutes to fill up. 20 minutes to fill up. 20 minutes. I need some honest feedback on the podcast. I don't get it from anybody. Like, straight up. Like, someone tell me, like, what's good about it? What's bad about it? Be honest. I don't give a fuck. If you tell me that the whole thing's shit, yeah, fair enough. Good on you. Thanks for the criticism. What's it called? Constructive feedback. Thank you for that. But yeah, I just need it because what the fuck? I don't know how this goes. Do I? Not really. I just whip it up, slap it around and throw it on the internet. That's what happens. Had the new grape Avalanche or whatever it's called from Burger King. It's not really anything special. It's just a frozen grape Fanta type thing. But when they release new flavours of frozen stuff at Burger King, they're so good, eh? Like, whatever they release, it's actually pretty good. They're doing something better than McDonald's. McDonald's tastes fake. Like, obviously, the Burger King one tastes fake as well, but there's just something different about it. It's a zingy, It's got a little punch with it, So, yeah, pretty sure I talked about having a grape frozen Fanta from McDonald's quite a long time ago on the podcast. Had a grape one from Burger King tonight as well. Way better than the McDonald's one. The grape one from McDonald's is the worst frozen drink I've ever had. Like, the worst flavoured fucking whatever. Not good whatsoever. But the grape one tonight, actually pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, it was pretty good. I don't know what the best one would be that I've had. Oh, the vanilla and... What did I have? Vanilla and pineapple one. That was pretty trash. But I would probably rather drink it than the McDonald's grape one. What did I have for lunch today, you ask? Well, I bought a couple chicken wraps because Shane recommended them to me. I was standing there looking at... help! I was standing there looking at the cheap sandwiches, the like $3 ones at New World. I was like, I wonder what flavour I'd like. Shane wanders over to me. He goes, if you're looking for something, I recommend this. And he picks up this chicken and apricot wraps, like it's almost $6 worth, and he just holds them out to me. And I was like, oh no, I don't got the money for that. And he's like, I recommend this. And I was like, oh, but this. And I was like, oh, okay. Very persuasive. Josh and Shane can be quite persuasive at times. So yeah, he held out the old wraps to me, and I did purchase them and consume them. And they were good, but probably not worth like $5.50, to be honest. That's what I had for lunch. What did you have for lunch? Leave it in the comments, you fucking... Just chilling. Why is my foot so itchy? I swear I've had like itchy foot in podcasts like at least 3 times now. Like this must be the 3rd or 4th time that's happened. Quite annoying. Hey. Starry, starry night. I don't know the words after that. It always, whenever I think of that song, I always go, starry, starry night, looking for something dumb to do. Who cares, baby? I think I wanna kill you, you fucking cow. I don't know. I've been listening to the Gorillaz, the band The Gorillaz a lot more. How did I get into it? Oh yeah, the radio was playing at work like a couple weeks ago, and sorry about the foot scratching if you can hear, but the radio was playing at work, and a song came on, and it was the You got the best on you. That's what you do, baby. Hold it down there. And I was like, fuck, I remember that song. What a throwback song. And then after it, they was like, that was the Gorillaz with Dare. And I was like, the Gorillaz? What the fuck? That was the Gorillaz? And so what I've been doing some research on the Gorillaz. I started listening to them, added a few songs to my playlists, and they're pretty good. I like the Gorillaz. They have a lot of like fucking weird, abstract shit music, you know? But at least they're trying to do something, you know? Yeah, it's pretty good. I've been trying to learn Melancholy Hill by them on the guitar for my funeral slideshow. Update on the cover songs, by the way. If you don't know, on my 2019 goals list, I wanted to do 2 acoustic covers for my funeral, whenever that is. So yeah, what I have been working on, I've been trying to learn The Bottle Called by the Coffin Cats. I'd say that one's not too well known. But just yesterday, I think it was yesterday, or the day before, I was trying to learn Melancholy Hill by the Gorillaz. Fuck, what is up with my foot? Oh bro, that looks swollen to me. What a swole foot. I don't know, it feels weird. It feels like there's something wrong going on in there. So, the whole sore fucking foot problem, nerve damage thing. Little update, yeah, still can't feel my toes. Yeah, but I'm actually saving up for a good pair of work boots at the moment. What I'm looking to get... Oh shit, that's the first time I've dropped my phone in a podcast. Fuck, where'd it go? Oh, where are you? Oh, where are you? I got you. That was weird. This is the first time I've dropped my phone in a podcast. It was a strange experience. I'm surprised. This is episode 25. This is halfway through. halfway through to 50 episodes, of course. What was I talking about? I'm looking to get some Under Armour boots for work, and they're $200. So I've saved up like 100 something this week. 150 or something, and I'm going to take some pay from next week, and I'm going to buy a pair online and get them shipped over to me. What it is they aimed to get the comfort of a sneaker and the protection of a work boot. So it has steel caps and stuff, but it's kind of like a sneaker. So I'm hoping to get that, because my fucking work boots suck. They look like Frankensteiners. They got paint all over them from when I was doing gardening, if you guys remember that. Good on you. But yeah, they're just garbage. I've had them for quite a while, since landscaping. Long time ago. Been working at the paper, what's it called? The printery thing. Been working there for like over 2 months, I can't tell if it feels short or like I've been there forever. But like, oh man, got some stories from there, haven't I? Yeah. I feel like I'm running through short phases of my life so fast. Like we started the podcast and it was bang. That's the UCOL phase, was right at the start. Then I'm pretty sure there was like the unemployed phase for a little bit. Actually, no, I was doing UCOL and landscaping. So there was like UCOL at the start, UCOL phase. Then there was the landscaping phase. Then there was like the unemployed, no UCOL, but just still going to landscaping phase for a little bit there. Then there was the gardening phase. I was doing gardening. Then there was the printing phase. I'm in the paper stacking phase. I got a paper cut today. I got a bit of a paper cut. It hurt. It was the first paper cut that I've got at work, so I'm sure there are more to come. Pretty epic, bruh. I can't even bother talking. I have 2 videos in production at the moment. Yeah, I've been working on them for like a week each. It's quite strange. Oh yeah, I don't know why I'm coughing. If you guys remember, it would have been a while ago now, I talked about how I made a video eating the world's hottest corn chips, and I never got around to editing it because the audio was real bad. I went to go edit it like yesterday or the day before, and it's garbage, bro. Like, I watched that video, I was like, that video is not good. Like, it seems like it would be good. There's eating the chips, there's like a whole bunch of spicy, like, ha 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 type thing. There's some talking. There's me spewing, which is pretty cool. But the video was just garbage. I was like, you know what, nah. What I did was I shortened it down into a really short 30-second video where it's me eating the chip, me going ha ha ha, me eating another chip, and then me spewing. So it's just a real fast video. and I like it more than the big video. So I'm going to try upload that at some point this week, so keep an eye out. I was talking about something before that. Oh yeah, my other videos, they're both bike videos, and I just don't know what to do in them. I have to fix the what's it called, the spider trap. Why am I doing this? I want water. I have to fix the spider trap. I broke it a little bit because of a package that I ordered that I tried to install on the bike, and it kind of just fucked the back wheel bearings. So I'm going to have to sort that out. Maybe I'll do that in one of the videos, because it is not running very good right now. Yeah. I'll get on to that one ASAP. Okay, let's go to the back of the book, shall we? A quick, sharp bit of a flip around the pages. Get to the back there. Why am I so clumsy? I'm really tired, eh? I'm super tired. What do we have here? What was the last thing I drew? Oh yeah, I have a few questions in the back of the book here, which are going to be like repetitive answers that I'm going to try like answer all the time. So the last thing that I drew, I did draw today. I can't remember what I drew today, but I did an artwork on Wednesday, and I quite like it. It's on my Instagram, my art Instagram, so go check that out if you want to see what the artwork is. What I did was, I was sitting there, I was like, I haven't made artwork in a long time, I really should keep up with it. And I sat at my desk and I had no ideas, and I was like, alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to think of the first phrase that comes to my mind. I'm just going to try and make an artwork out of it. And the first thing that came to my mind was I spit hatred. I don't know why, but that's what flashed into my mind. And so that's what I made my artwork on. So go check that out if you want. I quite like it actually, I do enjoy it. Yeah, I like it. So there you go, that's what I drew. What else do we have in the back of the book here? I didn't bring a pen again. What was the last movie that I watched? Last movie? I don't know. I don't care. Let's forget about that one. What is my favourite word? My favourite word, ever since I believe year 5 at primary school, my favourite word was lickety-split. It's still definitely up there. I do like lickety-split. I feel like I had another word that took over its place in recent years, but I can't remember what that word is. So for the moment we're going to stick with lickety-split. My least favourite word, I'm going to try rule out like vulgar words, you know, and racist slurs. I'm just going to try rule those out. What words don't I like? I don't know. There's probably some, but I can't think of them right now. I need some guests on the podcast. I've been saying it for weeks. If you want to be a guest, I know I've heard through the grapevine there's a few people that are keen on being a guest on the podcast. Fucking hit me up. Or hit me up through a mutual friend. Okay? Okay. Yeah, just fucking do it. Honest. Honest, G. Honest, do it, G. I was putting on that voice earlier today. It's actually really fun. Like I was saying that like if I just use that voice always, I would be able to, eh? Like, honestly, if I could just use this voice, like, all the time, I fucking probably could, eh? Like, if I just wanted to hop out of this fucking car, man, and I just wanted to jump down the road, bro, and nah, I was doing it way better earlier. I was in a big flow. I was doing it for like a good 10 minutes, and then I switched into South African. I had a phase of loving South African accent as well in, like, year 12. Yeah, it was quite good. Actually, it might have been, like, year 10 all the way through to year 12. Long time I enjoyed the South African accent. It was very good, mate. I really do much enjoy the doing the South African accent. It is good. But if I keep doing it, I'm going to get into the groove of it. And I need to not do that. It's nearing the end of the podcast. Let's see what else we have in the back of the book. What the back of the book that we got? That's a truck. It's a weird time for a truck to be coming down here. Oh, God, good lord. Most embarrassing clothing item. What is my most embarrassing clothing item? What do I have? I have some pretty embarrassing hats, to be honest. I've got like a hat that I used to love when I was little. It's like a white cap with a black mesh. You know those old caps that used to have black mesh on the back? It's got black mesh. White hat with like skulls on it and a blue bill. That one's pretty embarrassing. I have oh fuck, I have weird pairs of socks that people have gifted me. I have like toe socks. You guys remember toe socks as well? I have like a gross brown beige pair of those that I don't wear. And I got like a hat that my dad gave me because he didn't want it. It says like don't let your fire burn out, or something like that on the front. I don't know. But yeah, I'd say there's more. But at the moment, all I can think of, that's pretty much what I've got in my mind is my embarrassing clothing items. So yeah, let me know what your guys' most embarrassing clothing items are in the comments, hey? Yeah. And if you guys want to join on the podcast, if you guys want to be a guest, just hit me up through someone that you know, if they know me too, and send them some questions if you want them to be answered. So thank you for listening to this week's episode of the Friday Night Dim Day podcast with your boy Hoya Lincoln. Spare stick on the channel with the boys, 114 subscribers on the February, it's March, okay, I'll see you next week.